Baseball from the Big Apple. We're at Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Today, a matchup of a pair of first-place teams between the Colorado Rockies and the New York Yankees. The Yanks look to match the longest winning streak in baseball history. Coming up next. Luis Severino will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy is one of the better pitchers in the league, and one stat that jumps out, take a look at that strikeout to walk ratio. That's about as good as it gets. And look for him to dominate in this one.
And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Colorado.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Number 1.
Strike taken up in the zone. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. Just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch. Man, I know exactly what this guy's feeling at the plate. Here we go again. Every time you're struggling, you look up, and it says 0-2.
Slider, strike 3 called as the leadoff man is set down looking to open up the ball game. And a moment now to peek at the Rockies starting lineup. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning ways, D-Row?
Matt, you take a look at both these lineups. They got their work cut out for them. This is going to be a pitcher's duel. Both these guys can execute and have a chance to go deep in this game and turn it over to bullpen. Somebody is going to have to get that big 2-out knock with runners in scoring position.
Next will be the designated hitter, Daniel Murphy. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. And Hicks will settle under this one for the second out. Now at the plate, Charlie Blackmon having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase.
Fantastic season all the way around. Not only does this guy just get on base by base hits, but he also leads the league in slugging percentage, so he's up there doing a lot of damage.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1.
Hey, there's no waiting around trying to work this guy into deep counts and get into the bullpen. This is a mid-90s fastball guy who loves that pitch and is aggressive and comes right at you. I would assume the offense is going to have a similar approach.
Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And safe at first on a bang-bang play as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw.
Yeah, nobody on right there, Dan. 2 outs. It's not every day you see a guy pick him up and put him down like him getting down to first base right there. Bought himself a base hit.
Well, I'd say what, there's a couple of things you can do. It doesn't take a lot of talent to hustle. It doesn't take talent to be on time. And he hustled out of the box, turned what could have been a ground out to end the inning into an infield single.
Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Well, D-Row, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what.
Hits it high and deep out to center field. Hicks going back, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. 1 left for Colorado, and now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. Tyler Anderson is on the mound for Game 2. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
Now to the plate, Billy Hamilton, as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League.
There's a lot of ways to get on base. Base hit, a walk, hit by pitch. This guy's in the top 5 on base percentage. He does a little bit of all of those things.
And he will make the catch on the full run. And there's a dandy of an out to start the inning. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Yeah, I'm definitely excited to see the speed and athleticism of Billy Hamilton on display. He's been the fire starter for this team. Last 10 games, how about an on-base percentage of over 400? As he goes, so goes the team. He's playing great ball and making things happen.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, having a very nice year, currently second in the American League in batting average entering play.
This guy's had a super season so far, and we're well into the baseball season, so this isn't a fluke. He's been swinging the bat great all year.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. Comes in today leading the American League in batting for the season. First pitch coming. Here it is. Slapped hard the opposite way. So they get a 2-out base runner here following the base hit, and that leads us to check out the league leaders in team batting average. And in fact, that number is not only the highest in all the American League, but is actually the highest in all of baseball. Here's big Aaron Judge. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
And that's in there, base hit.
Hey, D-Row, are you aware of this after that knock right there? That's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different.
And the runner will score from second. And this will get over the wall, in fact, so just the 1 run will be allowed to score.
The first baseman.
Really unfortunate there. Obviously, the runner at second base was going to score easily, but it's possible they could have waved the runner around from first as well. We'll never know, though, as he's forced to hold the runner at third because of the ground rule double.
Into the box now, Kareem Kennedy, line down the left field line. But this is going to get fouled. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Judge, the runner at third. Gregorius on at second with 2 down. Runner's on his way to third. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Ready on 0-2. Runner breaks for third. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this will be a foul ball. The 0-2. And the runner's breaking for third. Liner toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And both runners will score. It's now a 3-0 ball game. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Kareem Kennedy has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Into the box, Aaron Hicks. That's a strike to throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second. So he's into scoring position here in the home half of the first following the stolen bases. We check out the teams that have run the most here this season. And in fact, that number is not only the highest in all the American League, but is actually the highest in all of baseball. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And now the runner's trying for third. Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game.
Batting eighth, the catcher, Austin Romine.
So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And up next, the catcher, Austin Romine. First pitch of the at-bat. Popped him up. Iannetta is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. I think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun. More from the show. Saturday baseball follow. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
0-2.
Here's another 0-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Another 0-2 coming. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And the guy I want to focus on is second baseman DJ LeMahieu. I think what we need to take into consideration is his ability to play that position at 6'4", 6'5", with soft hands and the ability to turn a double play. We already know he's an offensive force.
Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Here's Mark Reynolds. Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. And here's a swing and a miss as they jump ahead of Reynolds here. 0-2.
He's 1 pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
Back up the middle. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. They're down 4-0. At the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. He enters this one second in the American League in round triplers.
When you're drawing up plans for your club in spring training, you'd love to have pop and power from your corner outfield spots, and they certainly have that in this guy right here.
Hit hard up the middle, and this is going to scoot on through into center for a base hit leading off the inning.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, and not trying to do too much.
Runners off for second. Driven deep. At the wall. It is gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His first home run of the season. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
This is just one of those parks where the ball seems to jump off the bat a lot more during the day. This is the first one of the day, but we might see a few more before this one's over.
Comes manager Bud Black out of the dugout heading for the mound, and he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So it's an early shower here this afternoon, as this will not go down as one of his better outings. Jeff Hoffman enters from the pen in just the second inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while.
Hoffman. Now batting.
In now, DJ LeMahieu.
DJ.
As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but fouled off to the left and out of play. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. There to take it is Desmond, and that's the first out.
The batter.
At the plate, Miguel Andujar. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Dahl is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Judge is hitting .320 right on the dot, so he's certainly a threat with the bat in his hands.
Matty, this is one of the best offensive forces in the sport. Not only an amazing batting average, but does it in a variety.
Oh, wow, what a stop. He gathers the throw. Hey now.
Welcome back to the Bronx, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their Yankees this season. Coming into the day, they rank first in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, it's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones. Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun. Matt, back to you.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 0-2. Gets him looking. Strike 3. So 1 away now in the Colorado third. And standing in now, the catcher, Chris Iannetta. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Finally, a take. No, seriously. That's the first pitch they've taken the entire game.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
2-2 to the Colorado catcher.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues.
And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Wow, this guy's mowing right through this lineup right now, but that's what happens when you don't get a chance to see a pitcher very often. That's one of the things that are helpful when you're pitching in interleague games. It's always a good advantage for the pitcher because the hitters don't get to see that guy very often.
First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. A ball and a strike to Colorado's leadoff batter. A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Popped him up. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Yankees 6 and the Rockies nothing. And we're back for the bottom of the 3rd. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the 3rd inning and posting a bunch of runs right out the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Blackman is under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting.
Now in the box, Kareem Kennedy. He drove home 2 with a single in his last plate appearance. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll reach second now with one away.
You know who's the happiest man in the building
Now
right now? His starting
fielder.
pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
So a runner on second with one down now. And that'll bring up the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. First pitch of the at-bat. Runner goes for third. There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner. But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck. A bullet to first base. Now a throw to second, and he can't get back in time. So the hit and run works against them as he hits right into a double play. One hit in the inning, but that gets erased. Digging in now, Daniel Murphy. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Daniel Murphy.
Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
Hey, he's rolling so far in this one as we head into the middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit down the third baseline. To his right, Hamilton. Oh, what a stop. Not in time. Remarkable play just to stop that ball, but it's going to go into the books as a hit, and the leadoff man is aboard. And now it looks like they want some time to review that one here, so they'll check with their replay guys. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed. So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, umpires look ready, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and it ends up being a well-used challenge there.
The call safe at first base has been overturned, and the batter ruled out.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. As he'll take a look at ball one. Count even now at 1-1. No runs, just one hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. And that's taken for a called strike two. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Here's Nolan Arenado. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
2 out, nobody on. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They won't. So coming to the plate, Austin Romine. He popped out in his first trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Romine.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Now batting, left fielder, Giancarlo.
Ready now, Giancarlo Stanton. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High in the air and deep to left center field. Desmond ranging back. A leap, but it's off his glove. Boom goes the dynamite. It's a solo blast off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. 29 home runs for him on the year as this lead swells to 7-0.
Man, you could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
Now batting.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in.
Billy Hamilton.
Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. Boom goes the dynamite. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Well, you just don't see that too often. Back-to-back dingers on back-to-back pitches. I mean, that's kind of a definition of instant offense, if you ask me.
Now batting.
Standing in now, DJ LeMahieu.
LeMahieu.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And as you see right there, this streak will continue as he inches forward up the all-time list.
Hey, not an easy thing to do, D-Row. Think about this. He's in the 30s right now. He's basically gone like 4 weeks when he's gone to bed every night, and he probably sleeps pretty comfortably knowing that he got a base hit in every game.
Oh, man, his dinner tastes better. His wife got prettier. Without question, this is a month he'll never forget.
Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Hey, hit and run right there. I know the guy had to pull up on second base because the ball didn't get to the outfield, but you know what? You'll take the knock. First and second, regroup. Let's see what happens.
Into the box now, Aaron Judge. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. One run will score easily. Here's the second runner around third. And it's not in time. He's safe as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
Next for the Yankees.
You simply cannot offer a pitch like this to a hitter of this guy's magnitude, especially with runners on the bags. He makes a living off frozen ropes to the outfield like this, and that one drives in a pair.
Here's Didi Gregorius, and Judge is off and running. Lifted the other way down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. 4 runs here in this half inning. He's waiting on the breaking ball there and sends it to deep right field. Boom goes the dynamite. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 11 for him on the season as the blowout continues. And we've seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, D-Row, what do you make of all this?
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far.
Yeah, you're watching this pitcher. He's just not executing on both sides. They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happening.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now, Aaron Hicks. First pitch on its way. Hit sharply on the ground. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And he fouls this one off.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. After it is Hicks. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 12.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Mark Reynolds. He's 0 for 1 thus far. On the corner at the knees, 0-1.
All bets are off for the offense right now. This guy's got a low pitch count. He's attacking his zone. They have to get more aggressive. This guy's not going anywhere.
Behind 0-2 now. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. Just about given up for dead. It's 12-0. Ready for another chance. Austin Romine 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
The catcher.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Romine.
Line drive to center field. But this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out.
Up next for the Yankees.
Into the box now, Giancarlo Stanton. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. And another base hit for him now. 3 for 3 in this one. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
Stepping in now, Billy Hamilton. Swing and a liner, but foul. This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. He'll come home with it. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Up next for the Yankees.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And not in time as the run scores. A tag, and he is out at second base. And a costly decision there as it's a double play turn to retire the side. A run on 2 hits for the Yankees. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Yankees lead this one 13-0. Striding in for the Rockies, Ian Desmond. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. High chopper over to first. Kennedy charging in on it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Iannetta behind now 0-2. Iannetta stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. He was a 4th-round selection back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Garrett Hampson. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Digging in now for the Yankees, Miguel Andujar. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one.
Miguel Andujar.
Oh, and he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. Boom goes the dynamite. A solo shot here to left, number 14 on the season, as this lead got even wider. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge. He drove in 2 with a double in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And he stretches out in left, but this is off his glove. He'll get it into second, but he'll be in there with a double.
Hey, guys, I think the pitcher was just trying to steal a strike right there. I do not think he expected to get ambushed on an 0-0 get-me-over breaking ball. But that's exactly what happened.
In now, Didi Gregorius, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 0-1 pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
Now batting.
Stepping up now, Kareem Kennedy. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hard hit towards center. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Boy, talking about being an impact guy in today's game, that RBI base hit right there gives him 3 RBIs on the day, D-Row.
Yeah, I remember sitting on the bench talking to Chipper Jones. He wanted to always put a biscuit in a basket. This guy's got 3 of them.
Into the box, Aaron Hicks. Strike taken to throw. He is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
Kennedy, the runner at second with 1 away. Runner's on his way to third. Line towards center field. Desmond is there to put it away for out number 2. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting.
So digging in now, Austin Romine. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First delivery to him on the way. And the runner's breaking for third. Maybe lucky to make contact there as this curveball's hit fouled off to the left-hand side. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. But this will get foul for strike 2. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. this pitch is popped up. Reynolds moving to his left, and that retires the side. 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 7th inning coming up. The Yankees lead it 15-0.
Leading off for Colorado.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball 1.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So the bases are clear now following the home run. And that'll give way to the third baseman, Nolan Arenado. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1.
We're moving along late into this one, and it's no surprise this guy continues to pitch well. Over 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you're doing that, you really put the hitters on the defensive.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Yeah, Matty, big time. Okay, last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
First pitch on its way. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Chris Russin comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arm.
Colorado, number 52, Chris Russin.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hits this one hard the other way, and that's through for a hit.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debo. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
There to take it is Desmond, and that's the first out. So stepping in, DJ LeMahieu. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
LeMahieu.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. On a rope to the second baseman. And now a throw to first, and they got him. Never really had a chance with a hit and run on as he gets doubled up on the line drive. Adam Ottavino has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Digging in once again, Trevor Story. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Colorado, the shortstop, Trevor Story.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Here it comes on 0-2. And it's fouled away. Now another 0-2. Looked like a cut fastball there, and all they can do with it is foul it off to the right. The 0-2 once more. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. Final line there for the Yankees starting
12,
pitcher. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
Matty V, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help for the bullpen to close this one out.
Here comes the first pitch. Fouled off. One run, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Ready with another 0-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's by him. It's 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 3 up. Digging in, Miguel Andujar. Let's see what he can do leading off the home 8.
The designated hitter.
First pitch on its way. Now he extends nicely, and this ball is driven to right field and deep. Boom goes the dynamite. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His 2nd of the game as they just continue to pour it on here. Guys, do you believe what we're seeing here today? With 6 home runs so far, this lineup is turning in a performance for the ages at the plate.
Yeah, Matt, you know what, Deaver, we got up this morning for this day game here. We were expecting a high-scoring game, but boy, we haven't been disappointed.
Yeah, you take the temperature of a lot of guys in the league. They definitely will tell you they see the ball better in the daytime than they do at night. Case in point today, ball was jumping off the bats of both lineups.
3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out.
Swing, and this is also hit well. Out to deep center. Boom goes the dynamite. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. And a one-time magic number, 61 home runs on the season now as the blowout continues.
Your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Standing in now, Didi Gregorius. Line toward right center. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. Around second now and headed for third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
Man, he's wishing right now this game could go on forever, or at least until he can get up again, because otherwise that is probably his last at-bat of the game, leaving him one leg shy of hitting for the cycle. Regardless, he's had an incredible game.
Into the box now, Kareem Kennedy, driven deep. At the wall, it is gone. And good for him. Kareem Kennedy has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least one.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
Now batting, center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
In now, Aaron Hicks, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Line to shortstop, and there's one away.
The catcher, number 28.
Striding in, Austin Romine. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Now batting,
Giancarlo Stanton now. In terms of the lifetime head-to-head with Mike Dunn, he's 1 for 2. First pitch of the at-bat. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Desmond on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So 4 runs in the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Iannetta. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck outside last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Behind 0-2 now. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Now at the plate, Garrett Hampson. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. No balls and 1 strike. Good cut fastball that time, and he's in control now, 0-2.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
Here comes another 0-2. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 9.
Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. His head-to-head numbers against Adam Ottavino. He's gone 2 for 6. And with that, I can finally say the 4 words I've had on my mind for what seems like an eternity. This ball game is over. 19-1 the final today. New York set the pace in the division. His 17th game of the season, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. Tyler Anderson permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 33 minutes.
Great Sunday action lies ahead, but first, here's what happened in the major leagues on Saturday. Looking first at the American League East, the Yankees tattooed 8 home runs as a club as they toppled the Rockies 19-1. The victory extended their incredible run of consecutive games with a win. Mookie Betts was a major force at the plate with 6 RBIs as the Red Sox claimed victory over the Orioles 9-1. He is currently in the top 5 in the AL in triples. Charlie Morton pitched well, earning his 9th win of the season, helping the Rays over the White Sox 4-0. The Toronto Blue Jays totaled 11 hits as they took down the Tigers in Detroit 4-3. The Indians went deep 4 times as they stole a victory in extra innings over the Royals 5-3. Marco Estrada collected
About set for baseball now on the show as we welcome you to Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. This afternoon, we've got an interleague pairing of division leaders between the Colorado Rockies and the New York Yankees. Miguel Andujar, the American League's batting leader, steps into the box. Coming up next, Masahiro Tanaka, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, in a day and age where runs are scored at an alarming rate, this guy's been pretty rock solid. Last 3 starts, ERA under 2.00. Not an easy thing to do, and you'll know if he's on early. If he's good and on point in the first inning, that usually means he's going to be rock solid throughout the rest of the game.
And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
And this is swung on and missed on a great pitch that time, and the leadoff man is down on strikes to get this one started. And a chance now to check out the visiting Colorado Rockies. D-Row, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gives more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
On to first, and there are 2 down. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season. No doubt about that. Down the line and fair. That's a hit. He's around first, heading for 2. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But, hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
In there, strike 1.
These are the moments you can't relax. You never know when you're going to be able to score a few runs off a great pitcher. Here's the spot right here early.
About just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield, a base hit. And the run will score as the Rockies stake themselves to an early 1-0 lead.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher standpoint, D-Roy. You get the first 2 out of the inning. The next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, and you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your 2 boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double finds himself on second base, and he's able to come through. Next guy's able to come through with a big 2-out knock.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Couple of hits lead to 1 in the inning for Colorado. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know it.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Well, nothing earth-shattering about this one. He just didn't finish the play and watched it into his glove. And now they've got the leadoff runner aboard and no outs.
Stepping in now, Sebastian Cisneros. A pitch out. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Looks like they're trying to be aggressive on the base pass in order to get that run back to give up at the top of the first. I like that, especially early in the game, so we'll see if they can drive him in now.
Now the 1-0. Runner breaks for third. Weak grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball, 1-1. Here's the 1-1. And now the runner's trying for third. And that's through into left, a base hit. The throw into second. Throw to second, but he's in there as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
Well, that's the difference between a harmless error and a costly one. With the bases empty, that doesn't hurt that much, but with a man on, that allows a run to score.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. He got off to a really hot start this year and currently leads the American League in batting average over the first half of the campaign.
Yeah, there's probably a handful of guys that get to enjoy the All-Star break the way he did. He was swinging such a hot bat that first half to find himself in first place in batting average. What a great start to the second half for him.
With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, I think all opposing pitchers are going to have their hands full with Brett Gardner. He's doing some really special things at home. He's hitting over 350 in games at home, so he's a guy you want to watch. Pretty good odds he'll have another big game here.
Here's big Aaron Judge. And what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. There he goes. Out in front of it, strike 1. Runner goes for third. On the line, that's a base hit into left field. And the runner from second is in to score. So the base hit there plates their second run of the inning and brings us to our league leaderboard in terms of RBIs. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. Giancarlo Stanton now. He enters this one second in the American League in round trippers.
This guy's right in the prime of his career right now. The power bat speaks for itself. One of the more dangerous.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Blackmon looking up. Boom goes the dynamite. A long 2-run homer off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton, and even 30 home runs on the year as the Yankees have taken a 4-1 lead.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Swing and a liner. But the shortstop won't have far to go to haul this one in, and there are 2 away.
The center fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Into right field, that's a base hit.
Hey, this pitcher better make an adjustment. That's a lot of loud contact. That's 4 bullets in the first inning to open up this game.
Stepping in, Willians Astudillo. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. He's set. Here it comes. There goes the runner. Strike called. Now the throw down. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Comes set and the 0-1. And the runner's breaking for third. Throw in time for the third out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And let's focus on Giancarlo Stanton right now. Looks like he's chiseled out of stone out there. The outfielder, I know he has light tower power, but he's also helpful on the defensive side and possesses a strong arm in the outfield.
On to first as Reynolds is a ground-out victim here, 2 away.
Batting it.
At the plate, Ian Desmond. He's gone 0 for his first 6 at-bats in the series so far. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's going to be a base hit here for Desmond.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Rockies strand 1, and this is still a 4-1. So striding forward now, Kareem Kennedy. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him.
Kennedy.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Desmond giving chase, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Billy Hamilton. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Hampson has it, and very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Into the box now, Sebastian Cisneros. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
These Rockies guys, fair to say, and the third baseman is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Yankees. So it's back to the top of the order now, and up steps Garrett Hampson to bat.
The second baseman, number 1.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Hampson is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
Starts him out with a slider for a strike. This one's smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Back goes Stanton on the warning track. He makes the catch. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into bat next, the big-time RBI man, Charlie Blackmon. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Blackmon, or Chuck Nasty as he's commonly referred to. He was taken in the 2nd round during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Grounded sharply, but right at that loaded side of the infield. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They trail it 4-1.
Welcome back. As the Yankees prepare for their 3rd turn through the order, fans of the Bronx Bombers have been treated to quite a bit of production from this lineup so far this year. In fact, with the highest team batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging percentage in all of Major League Baseball, it's probably safe to say they have the absolute best offense in the sport these days. As one player told me earlier, Yeah, I mean, you don't have to dig too deep into the stats to understand the level we're playing at. We have a special group, we know it, and we still think we can get better. Safe to say no one else around the league hopes they can, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Here comes the first pitch. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Boom goes the dynamite. All rise, Aaron Judge, a 2-run shot. Home run number 62 on the year, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Well, in just a little more than 2 innings of work, he's given up 2 homers. Could be just one of those games for him. We'll see how much rope they give him. It's definitely getting shorter at the moment.
Into the box, Giancarlo Stanton. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Base is empty here with nobody out. Lined hard toward right center. Blackmon is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Stepping into the box, DJ LeMahieu hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like you did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
And as you see right there, this streak will continue as he inches forward up the all-time list.
Hey, not an easy thing to do, D-Bro. Think about this. He's in the 30s right now. He's basically gone like 4 weeks when he's gone to bed every night, and he probably sleeps pretty comfortably knowing that he got a base hit in every game.
Oh, man, his dinner tastes better. His wife got prettier. Without question, this is a month he'll never forget.
Runners on the move for second. There's a drive out to left center field. The relay to third now, but he's safe. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
The runner was moving on the pitch, so when he blisters this thing into the gap, he's going to score easily. What wasn't so certain was if the hitter was going to have the wheels to get to third. Well, he answered that question, and he has an RBI triple.
Here comes manager Bud Black out of the dugout heading for the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So the pitching line will not be kind to him here this afternoon as he just pretty much could not get anything working. Three runs already home here. Shot toward right center. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
That was a good controlled swing out of him there. And that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it into the outfield and pick up the RBI.
Now batting, Kareem Kennedy. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Down the first baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. 4 runs here in this half inning. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. But that'll be off the right field wall. Throwing to second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
When you play with fire, you have to expect to get burned once in a while. He's about as hot as you can get right now. They continue to pitch to him, and he continues to make them pay. Nice double off the wall here.
Into the box now, Billy Hamilton. He swings and misses, throw down. And he will be nailed at third on a question. Here's Nolan Arenado as we begin the top of the fourth.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Not cheated on that swing, but the splitters by him 0-2. Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for route number 1. Now digging in, David Dahl. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
You know, we saw these guys around the cage during batting practice, and they told us they were going to be aggressive. I think this is getting a little ridiculous. They better watch themselves. If they don't start putting balls in gaps, this guy's going to find himself in the 8th inning cruising.
The 0-2 home. Hit on the ground to short. On the first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out. In now for Colorado, Trevor Story. Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
And he falls behind 0-2. The pitch. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said their ability to get on the attack and chase the opposing starter from the game prior to the 4th inning obviously sets them up nicely for the rest of the game. Now, he just hopes they can keep that same focus at the plate in the middle and late frames, Matt.
Thank you, Heidi.
Now batting, shortstop, Sebastian Cisneros.
Digging in to try it again, Sebastian Cisneros. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit the other way out toward right field. And that'll get down for a base hit. And this will easily find the wall in front of the stands by the 314 sign. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. So 2 are gone now in the Yankee half of the fourth, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. That had missed. Here's the throw, and he'll be tagged out trying to steal third. He's retired on just 4 pitches, and it remains an 8-1 ball game. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Not an easy thing to do to fill up the strike zone and be successful doing it. How about this guy so far in this one? 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Fouled away. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. And he'll smartly just ensure that this stays a foul ball. And a splitter is over for a cold third strike as he's left shaking his head. 1 gone. Stepping in, Ian Desmond, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
The 1-2. Heading out towards shallow right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Digging in, Chris Iannetta, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Iannetta behind now, 0-2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone, but it bends just foul into the second deck. That's to first. Does he have another 1, 2, 3 inning? He most certainly does. 10 straight he's retired now. Is that in? Settling in now, Aaron Judge, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Boom goes the dynamite. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. His second home run of the game as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, is not the end of the world.
In now, Giancarlo Stanton. As he grounds one briskly to short. Story scoops it up onto first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Now batting, second baseman.
Coming to the plate now, DJ LeMahieu. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. At third, Arenado. And that's the second out.
The center fielder,
ready once
11.
again, Brett Gardner. 2 for 2 with a triple on his batting line to this point. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Almost into the short porch, but it's off the wall. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
Now that.
Wow, when you're swinging the bat like he is, you want the game to go to extra so you can get some more ABs. That's his 3rd hit of the game, and his swing just keeps getting better and better. Almost hit that one out of here, but he'll take a double anytime.
That'll bring in Willians Astudillo as he drives a liner to right center. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Yeah, and giving up an RBI double is always painful, but even more so when there are 2 outs in the inning. A run had already crossed the plate, and then he gives up a blistering double to allow another run on the board.
Stepping in now, Kareem Kennedy lifted the other way to left center. Desmond is in pursuit. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the So the Rockies lineup turns over, and to the plate, Garrett Hampson. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered one hit to the top three guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, man. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Bouncer up the middle. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Boy, that's what Wheels can do for you, Dero. You can see this right here on this replay. He just simply outruns the White Rabbit. He just outruns the baseball.
Yeah, it's beautiful to watch. You know why? Because this is the one tool you can't teach. You can take countless ground balls. You can hit till your hands bleed. But if you got no wheels, newsflash, you got no wheels.
Into the box, Daniel Murphy. In there, a base hit. And this will get all the way to the wall now. The runner from first comes all the way around to score.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy, runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double to drive it, another run. This guy is a money run producer.
Fastball. Ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Whoa, he looks a little frustrated out there, and I don't blame him. He gives up a couple of hits early in the inning, and then he flunks this guy. He's fighting himself a little bit, so they might want to head out to the mound and try to calm him down.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
I know it goes without saying, but the best pitch in baseball is getting ahead with a first pitch strike. That's why this guy's been able to stay in this game, pounding the zone.
So striding in, David Dahl. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. In there, 0-1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important.
One pitch on its way. Behind 0-2 now. Andujar into foul territory, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Oh, 0-2, here it comes. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
2 runs, 5 hits, and 2 errors on the Colorado ledger to this point. And he goes down and gets this fastball and takes it high in the air to deep straightaway center. Gardner has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Rockies do get a run in the inning on this RBI double. Striding.
Leading off for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Billy
First
Hamilton.
pitch on its way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Speeding for second goes Hamilton. Digging hard. He's headed for third. The relay throw.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games. Now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that's a fair ball. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Boy, talk about striking on back-to-back pitches, Dero. A triple then followed by a single. Big inning lurking here.
Yeah, Dan, I think that's a game plan today against this guy right now. Being aggressive in the zone. If he's going to attack, then they're going to pull the trigger.
There to take it is Desmond, and that's the first out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat, his second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
On the move again from first. Hard hit toward the hole. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Throw comes in quickly from left, so even on the hit and run, they'll hold things to first and second here.
The left fielder, Giancarlo.
Wow, that's surprising right there. Hit and run tactic used to perfection. Ball's hit to the outfield. The batter does his job. I don't know how that runner's standing on second still. You tip your hat to the outfield to get it in super quick, but he's got to take the chance to get to third.
And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with two gone in the inning.
DJ.
Two away now in the Yankees sixth, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. And the runner's coming home. Line towards center field. And Desmond will make the catch, and that ends the inning. He's forced to settle for one. We're through six full. It's the Yankees 11 and the Rockies 2. Chad Green is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. Now at the plate, Ian Desmond, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
Striding into the box, Chris Iannetta. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Desmond, base runner at first with 1 out. 2-2 to the Colorado catcher. Still even at 2-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Garrett Hampson. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 2 low, 1-0. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul. So a missed opportunity there. And the runner back easily. 2 runs, 6 hits, and 2 errors on the Colorado ledger to this point. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Stanton has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1 hit, 1. Brian Shaw enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Here's Brett Gardner now, and he'll complete the cycle if he can blast one over the wall here. Into right field, that's a base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Hey guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
First pitch of the at-bat. Runner goes for second. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Runner going a second time. Hit in the air to straightaway center. There to take it is Desmond, and that's the first out. Standing in, Kareem Kennedy. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Kennedy.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. 0-1, here it comes. He's running again. Right back to him on the mound. And they'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning. In now is the Yankees DH, Billy Hamilton. He made it to third on a triple in his previous appearance. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Line drive to left. Dahl will get there, and he puts it away to retire the... Digging in and looking for more, Daniel Murphy will start us off in the eighth.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Even on 0-2, a dangerous count for Daniel Murphy.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, as in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch, that slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
The right fielder, number 19.
Coming to the plate now, Charlie Blackmon, 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. 0-1 the count. Comes set with the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Third baseman.
So one gone for the Rockies here in the eighth, and in next it'll be the perennial MVP candidate, third baseman Nolan Arenado. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. LeMahieu's got it. The second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Nothing doing for the Rockies. That won't help much. It's 11-2.
Leading up for the Yankees. The shortstop, Sebastian Cisneros.
From the stretch. This one's down to third. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Now batting, the third baseman, Miguel Andujar.
Riding in once again, Miguel Andujar. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Desmond is after it. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Aaron Judge. He went deep back in the 5th. First pitch on its way. Hard ground ball to third. A dive, and he knocks it down. And the recovery throw is too late, and there are 2 on with 1 away now. Stepping up to the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame.
Hey, hit and run right there. I know the guy had to pull up on second base because the...
Driven deep at the wall. It is gone. A 3-run home run for Giancarlo Stanton. His second of the game as this lead got even wider.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Heading out towards shallow right. Blackmon is under it. 2 down. Coming to the plate now, Brett Gardner. And all eyes are on him as he needs a home run to complete the cycle. First offering on its way. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. A leaf, but he can't rein it in. It's off the wall. Gardner not stopping. He's headed for third. The tag, and he is out at third. And with that, the side is retired. 3 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and no one left on base. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Hit hard down the line. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
That was some great situational hitting there after surveying the field to see what the defense was.
Aroldis Chapman takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 54.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Here's Mark Reynolds. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
And he fouls this one off. Chapman ready, the 1-1. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
Now batting, the center fielder.
In now, Ian Desmond. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1. Dahl stands at second with 2 gone. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Back goes Stanton to the track. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
14-2 the final score in this one. So the Bronx Bombers get their 100th victory of the season, best in the division. Not a surprise. Masahiro Tanaka hosts his league-leading 21st victory. Antonio Senzatella allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and